Okay, so we've done a little bit of a road trip today. We've come back to Baan, Tawai, and you guys have seen we've posted on this before. But last year, or for all the years we've been coming here, we have been always to one little spot over there, that way somewhere. And leaving that spot last year, I came through this area, and you'll notice it's underneath a canopy. And where we have been shopping before is just scratching the surface. It would be like the equivalent of Headingley in the Winnipeg area, and we've now come into Winnipeg. So I'm just going to turn this around, and you can see we're under a canopy all over. It's a what do you call it, a divided roadway. And so yeah, we're going to take a walk around here and see what kind of cool stuff can be seen. So we're in the shop here, and this is a three-dimensional carving, and I'm gonna guess it's probably almost 6 feet wide by 4.5 feet high. You can see it, but I'm gonna go look at how it's carved. I'll try and get a price on that one just so I could show it to you later on. Yeah, everywhere you go, it's just great craftsmanship. Lots of these three-dimensional carvings, like holy moly. And big sculptures like this, like that's obviously a chunk of a tree, and they've just carved it to oblivion. Nice Ganesh. I mean, look at that. Wow. That is just incredible. How do you get that one home in your suitcase? This is just like one of Rennie's carvings. It's the Great Triceratops Migration. All subject matters get covered here. Look at this. This screams it should be back home on my mantle. Whoa. I really dig these things. I think that they're pretty cool. I can't imagine the shipping. I just love the ruggedness of this tree here, and they've got such great detail to them. And of course the cobwebs, you know. Yeah, those are pretty cool. They're one of those cool things. Look at that. Look at that Naga carving. That's pretty cool. Or a great big slab with a couple of Nagas on it. Can't go wrong with that. So looking here, here's an example. Lots of this stuff is just basically carved out like that. And the shop owner isn't around. We're gonna contact him. Apparently he lives in the same block as us. And we'll discuss what some of these things might be worth with him later when we get back to Chiang Mai. But it looks like they're all like kind of fairly close to finished carving, and then if you want to apply colors and stains, then they will do that to your liking as to what kind of finish. Here's an example of a fairly monstrous 3D carving inside of a glass case. I'll back up a little bit. Look at the detail on this stuff. Garuda. Yeah, there's a lot of gorgeous stuff here. Oh, look at that one. Elephant going to work. It's got Carol written all over it. So we've come back from the shop that we showed you some of those really neat carvings. We're still under the canopy, and these thick streets, like we're gonna keep going down that main drag there. But they have these little soys all the way along here where you can keep just wandering and wandering. Shop after shop of carvings, and these are like merit tiers, like you put offerings and stuff, and take them to the temples. Those little couches are 400 and 600 respectively. I kind of like them. Looks like some teak slabs. I'm not sure if that's the price on there. I'll take a picture of it. That would be an awesome dining room table. Okay, we've just stepped off the main drag here. I just want to show you. You can take one of these little pathways down and look at all in the back, still under the comfort of these canopies, and they really do a great job of keeping the heat out. But yeah, you get back here, more shops. Ooh, look at that. Carol, I'm gonna leave it like this for a second, and I'll do a splice to turn it upside down. This is screaming to be hung in your living room. Whoa, that's awesome. They have spirit houses in here. Lots of them. I wonder if it's possible to acquire one in a knockdown position. Oh, yes. That's the little alley we were down, and now I'm going to come over here because this is the place that had spirit houses all over the place. So maybe we can ask the question, can they be bought in knockdown position? I'm going to go in here. I'm going to show you this bag I'm carrying because it's pretty tight in here. One here on its pedestal, and that is about 10,000 baht. Elephants everywhere. Elephants. Little ones, tiny ones, bigger ones.